Hey guys, so today we're going to be learning about the distributive property and we're going to learn how to apply that to what we know. So jumping right in, when we have the distributive property, okay, you can see that the distributive property means that A in parentheses B plus C is the same thing as AB plus AC. Okay, so what that means. If we're going to be distributing something, the distributive property means we're going to give part to the other. Okay, so we're going to distribute. So that means we're going to be multiplying A times B, and we're going to distribute our A to our C, so we're going to share it. So this would mean that we're going to multiply A times B plus we're multiplying A times C. And if you look up here, that's the exact same thing. We have A times B plus A times C, because remember, when variables are side by side, it means that we're multiplying. So we're going to be distributing the number in front of the parentheses to the numbers inside. Okay? So let's go ahead and let's give that a try. Okay, so what we're going to be doing, we're going to be applying this property, meaning we're going to be distributing our numbers to write an equivalent expression. Equivalent. So that means one that is equal. See how this is equal to this one, okay? They are equal to each other. They're just written in different ways. So we're going to write 2 parentheses 7 plus 5 in a different way. All right, so all we're going to do, we're just wanting to rewrite this in a different form. So we can see right here that because our 2 is right outside of our parentheses, that we're going to multiply our 2, so we're going to distribute him. So I'm going to distribute this 2 to my 7, which means we're going to do 2 times 7, and then I'm going to distribute my 2 to my 5, bring my sign straight down, 2 times 5, so that would give me 14 plus 10. So 14 plus 10 is the same thing as 2 parentheses 7 plus 5. So 2 times in parentheses 7 plus 5. Okay, so for number 2, again, we're going to use the distributive property to write an equivalent expression. So we're going to distribute 3 times 5 would give me 15. 3 times 7 would be 29. Or I'm sorry, 27, excuse me. 27. So, and notice how I'm going to bring my sign straight down. Okay, so you're going to bring your signs straight down. We're going to keep that sign the same. Okay, so now we've learned how to write equivalent expressions with just numbers. So now let's add some variables in there, okay? It's very, very similar. Nothing really is going to change. All right, so we're going to be distributing. We want to distribute this 5 to my x plus 3. So we're going to multiply 5 times x, so it would be 5 times x. And then we're going to add our 5 times 3. Okay? Now, we know that instead of having our dot for 5 times x, can I combine those together? I don't know what x is yet, right? So I can't multiply 5 times what? We don't know. So it's just going to be 5x. And remember, a number right next door to the variable means that that is a multiplication. So this is another way of writing it. So 5x plus, and we can simplify this, 15. Okay, so 5x plus 15 is an equivalent expression to 5 in parentheses x plus 3. Let's go over to number 4. All right, so let's distribute. We need to do 9 times v, so 9 times v, and 9 times 8 plus 9 times 8. So 9v, because we're still multiplying. 9 times 8 we can solve, and that would be 72. So 9v plus 72 is equivalent to 9 in parentheses v plus 8. All right, so we're going to distribute our 2 to my x, so that would be 2x, and distribute 2 times 2, so that would be 2 times 2. So 2x plus 4 is equivalent to 2 parentheses x plus 2. All right. Now, for number 6, you can see this variable has an exponent. We're going to do the exact same thing, okay? So the exact same way. So we're going to distribute 3 times x squared, so 3 times x squared, minus, and we'll bring our sign straight down, 3 times 3. Okay. Do we know what this x squared is? No. So we can't solve that yet, so we're just going to leave that as 3x squared, because we're going to multiply 3 times x squared. We don't know it yet, so we can't do anything else. Minus, but we can do something here. this would become 9. So 3x squared minus 9 is the same thing as 3 parentheses x squared minus 3. All right, so number 7. Okay, so we're going to distribute our 7 to our h squared, so that would give us 7h squared. And then we're going to distribute our 7 to our 4, so plus 28. And guys, I don't remember if I mentioned this or not, but the reason that we're multiplying these two is because see how our 7 is right outside the parentheses? If we have something right outside the parentheses, it means we're going to multiply. So that's why you're going to be multiplying 7 times h squared and 7 times 4. That's why we're always multiplying. So let's jump over here. So we can see we have x cubed. Doesn't matter. We're still going to multiply 8 times x cubed. And then we're going to distribute it over here. So minus 8 times 9. We can't solve that, so we would have 8x cubed minus 72. So guys, remember the reason that we are multiplying the numbers is because when a number is right next door to parentheses, it means we multiply. All right, numbers 9 and numbers 10. All right, so we are going to distribute our 20 to our c squared. So 20c squared plus 20 times 7. So that would be 20c squared plus 140. All right, and then we have 10 times n, which would be 10n minus 10 times 6 is 60.